Alright. Not sure if people will be joining because I know it's pretty late. But I'm going to continue the story. Eat my ear. So we got the new chapter out right now. We also have some new skins out. I did buy his accessory already. Because it would have just made the package a little cheaper. I also got the last once skin I needed, which was Andrew's. How dare you start streaming while I play Pokemon Go? You're welcome, Cherry, anytime. So we'll be getting Jack's skin right now as well. Excuse me. He looks really good. Yes. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Oh, how pretty. Falling petals, blooming in the twilight. Scale insect. Hi, Fico. Give me a second. Alrighty. If you guys did not know, if you don't have her already, coordinator is one Echo. So if you want to get her, now's the time to get her. If you don't have her already. My nose is just very sniffly all of a sudden. Stand one Echo coordinator, yes. But yeah, so I got Doctor's Ivory skin because she was the only one I needed for that collection, and I also got where is he? I didn't want to pass him. Hold on. Because I didn't get her the first time because I wasn't into it. I also got Andrew's one skin because he was another that like I didn't get right away, but I was like, might as well get it because I have all the others. So I also got Andrew's want skin. I'm not a big fan of it, but I have it, so it's there. And then might as well check out the new Jack skin. There he is. There we go. Look at that handsome boy. Oh. Look at that. I got Doc's one skin when it first came out. Me too. I got her right when she came out. She's very pretty. Yeah, I agree. The Dr. One skin is really pretty. She looks really good with it. I didn't realize his freaking shirt was open. Ooh. Can we zoom in on that? No, we can't. Oh. I mean, we can do that and then like go like that. I didn't realize oh my god, look at those abs. I didn't realize his shirt was open. There's spit on my bed? What? Ew. How did that happen? Oh, hey, Jaden. You got Lady Bella? Nice. Did you use echoes or did you have enough frags? Minyo, she's so sniffly. Oh, hey, Blueberry! Probably not, because I'm gonna do story. So I probably won't be doing the voice chat, because I can't really stay up that long, so I'm just gonna do the story, and then kind of just check out the Jack skin a little more with the accessory. Do, like, maybe a custom training match. Kind of just, like, walk around and show off the skin with the accessory, because he looks really good. I'm definitely going to be taking some pictures tomorrow of him, because he looks really good. Look at him. I love the orange butterflies. Oh, yes! I'm going to have so much fun taking pictures of this boy. Alright, so I saw this. Beginner tutorials? Well, I can collect stuff, so... Oh, you can select a character for free again. Beginner packages. Oh, you can buy a character unlock. And a B card unlock. Oh, they're doing this again. I never got this the last time. Oh, this one sold out. I already bought that one. What is this? Enter the tutorial stage? No, we don't need to do that. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's literally just this again. Okay. Oh, there's so much stuff. I have no frags. Help. Oh no. It's for noobs. LOLs. I still did it. I wouldn't mind just doing it for fun. November 18th. The Forest Keeper is there no more, but the internal misfortune still lingers. Interesting. Which of the following isn't an external trait of the novelist? External trait? I can cheat. Ha. 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 So it's quote. I feel like I just talked to somebody about that. I think I talked to Mevox about it. Oh well. Oh, okay, we have this now. Share one time or leave 15 likes. Oh Jesus. I'll share. But I'll do that later. Stan 95 giving out free characters. I do like that. I do like that they are doing that. This is how you got the coordinator. I was wondering, like, Patty was talking about it, and I couldn't remember how we got it. Complete 5 matches. Earn 40,000. Complete the Shrouded Bellastain chapter 3 to 4. Win 1 match. Oh, lords, I hate that. Okay. Well, let's get on to the story. Keep this profile picture for a while, and when I mean while, I mean for a long time. Ooh, I like it though. I like your profile picture. I have to found any cool ones though, sad. You change your profile picture every day. I don't change mine every day, but I usually try to change it like almost every month. Unless I find a really cool one and I'm like, nope, I gotta change it to this one now. And then I'll do that. The fact I can't share is gonna kill me. Oh, because you're on PC, right? They need to fix that. Sorry, I'm typing to people. Okay. Your vacay has come to an end. You guys are both on vacation. Oh no, not school. I don't have to go to school no more. I have to go to work. Enjoy your school life. Like, in a way, like, seriously, enjoy your school life. Because you do kind of start missing it. Like, even though if you have, like, bad days or, like, a bad time, there's just those times where, like, you remember and you're like, oh, yeah, that was so much fun. Or, I missed that and whatnot. Because I definitely miss hanging out with, like, my friends that I used to talk to while I was at school. That I literally just don't talk to anymore. Some of them I don't. They just you just kind of fall apart from them. But yes, let's get to it. Pinching. July 13th. Ooh, foggy. A dark and stifling fog descended over the island of Belostane. Up ahead, the small, winding path disappears into the dense fog. It calls to mind the nature of humanity, discreet, inscrutable, and terrifying in its twists and turns. Open the diary we discovered at the crime scene. I flipped to some pages that contain detailed illustrations of different plants. Why are you still looking at those drawings, friends? Could it be that you found a connection between them and the island's oracle? The plants detailed in this diary, they've only appeared on Rosemary's Island. Take a look. Rosemary's Island is tranquil, unlike the rest of Belostane, which is covered in flowers of every color. Green is the only color in abundance. I try to click on it. Oh, that's pretty. Page number 32 of the diary, Nepenthes, known as Nepenthes parmacon and Hortus cliffortianus. Oh my god, these words. Means without grief in the Greek mythology. Nepenthe is a drug that quells all sorrow with forgetfulness. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's important. Is a drug. It's a drug. So it's kind of like the belladonna that quells all sorrow with forgetfulness. So it makes people forget. Interesting. Oh, pretty. Page number 44 of the diary. Mandrake, often used as an anesthetic by the ancient Greeks. Anesthetic. Hey, Mevox! Oh, so it's for pain. Or, yeah. Anesthetic. Yeah, that's for pain, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so these are important. That's pretty too. Based on the diary, passion flowers are known as a passiflora in Latin, and it means flower of passion. But when these flowers were discovered in the 15th and 16th centuries, they were associated with suffering. Interesting. So the flower of passion is associated with suffering. Its structure looks like a crucifix. Its corona like an array of thorns. Its 10 petals seem like 10 disciples, and its 3 trifid stigma and 5 anthers are like 3 nails and 5 cuts. That's really interesting. I really like that. Okay. As I prepared to leave, a small mound of dirt in Rosemary's backyard caught my attention. A handful of crushed purple flower petals were scattered on top of it. Oh, okay, so are we finding those purple flowers that we found before? This dirt mound appeared to have been made using a shovel. It's 5.7 inches long. Taken from the mound of soil found in Rosemary's backyard, it differs from the rest of the soil in the area and shows signs of being recently dug up. Littered with fragments of purple flower petals, it has a distinct aroma. Why'd you think I was joking? I didn't joke. I said I was gonna stream. I brought back some small samples of soil and crushed flower petals from the pile. These clues will prove quite useful in the coming trial, I'm sure. For now, why don't we review your notes from your trip to the prison? Very well. Today is July 13th, the 8th day since Mr. Inference and I arrived on Bellstain. The 8th day. Miss Sway and I went to the prison today to question Lady Datura, the prime suspect in the murder case. There we obtained crucial evidence related to the incident. Oh. As Miss Sway and I were making our way to the top floor of the prison, where Lady Datura's cell is located, we were We were accosted by Mr. Tubros. You two seem to have quite the interest in Lady Datura. I hope you don't mind if I come along. Oh, he's so annoying. Pardon us, Mr. Tubros, but I suspect Lady Datura will not utter a single word if you are present in the room. After all, she has kept entirely silent about the incident all this time, hasn't she? I understand and completely agree. Nothing is more important than getting her to admit her crimes. Yes, please go right ahead. Gracefully, he turned and opened the door before stoically standing outside the room, inviting us to enter. After entering the room, Miss Way lowered her head silently and spoke in a barely audible whisper. Tubros will definitely be eavesdropping on our conversation, so we need to be very cautious about how we proceed. Just as Miss Way said so, a loud groaning sound came from behind us. The cell door shut with a heavy clunk. Good day, Lady Datura. My name is Truth, and I'm a detective. Miss Way and I have been hired to investigate your case. In just 3 days, your trial will be held in the Bellstain Municipal Court. I pray that you will tell us the truth behind the incident, for I fear that neither time nor fortune is on our side. Datura turned her head ever so slightly toward the cell door, looking outside while maintaining her silence. I realized she was, in fact, unwilling to speak while Tubros was present. A person's silence can speak volumes under certain circumstances. The second essence? Yeah, because it's going to be antiquarian. I nodded my head and mouthed the word yes, then shook my head and mouthed the word no, hoping she would at least communicate with us in this way. Lady Datura made no response. Just as I was about to lose hope, she finally gave me the slightest of nods. And I saw that! You totally nodded your head. Yeah, she heck nodded her head. Are you willing to communicate with us like this, Lady Datura? The corner of Datura's mouth twitched slightly before she nodded once again. The crime scene was investigated on July 6th, but with the evidence available, we cannot determine the modus operandi? Should we just go in order? Yeah, we'll just go in order. The music box was found at the crime scene. Does it belong to Lady Datura? Was the music box used to contain something related to the murder? Were the contents of the music box the direct cause of the victim's death? Hi, Hyra! We'll just do the first one. Shook her head. Okay. Datura nodded her head. So it was used to contain something related to the murder. Was it probably the flower petals? Were the contents of the music box the direct cause of the victim's death? Datura nodded her head. Okay. So it does not belong to Lady Datura. It was used to contain something related to the murder, and it was the music box the direct cause of the victim's death. Okay, so let's do the flower petals. Do these purple flower petals found at the crime scene belong to the victim? Lady Datura nodded her head. Oh, okay. So the purple flowers found at the crime scene belong to the victim. Are these flower petals poisonous? Were the traces of the liquid substance on these petals intentionally left behind by someone? I'm assuming this one's gonna be no? Shook her head. Okay, yeah. So the traces of liquid, so the flower petals had poison on them. Nodded her head. Okay, so yes, no, yes. Traces of vomit. There is poison that makes you vomit. Traces of vomit were found near the window at the crime scene. Did they come from the victim? Has to be from the victim. Yeah. Are these traces of vomit somehow connected to the spoiled food left on the table? I don't think so. Yeah. It's gotta be from the petals. I don't think it was from the food. Did the victim vomit as a result of poisoning? Yes. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yes. It's a way of doing something? This is getting interesting. Modus operandi. Operandi. Okay. Thank you, Migax. Interesting grammar. Interested. I didn't even read it as interested. I read it as interesting. After complying Lady Datura's responses, I felt as though I could formulate a working theory. What could have been kept inside of the music box? B! Okay. Unknown liquid on the flower petals. No? Poison that can be added to the food. Oh, it really was B? Oh, that's right! That's right! The music box had a beehive in it. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, the victim, not the victim. I read victim. The music box had a beehive in it. I totally forgot. It really was B. I was like, I was just joking, but I totally forgot too, and I even said that, like, when I first read about that, I was like, oh, do they have, like, little bees inside? Or, like, I mentioned bees for the music box, so it had a beehive in it. What was the victim's cause of death? Poison from eating the rotten food on the table, poisoning from bee stings, poisoning from ingesting the liquid found on the flower petal. See, now I want to do the second one because it's talking about a bee, and there was a bee. Oh my god. Because bees go on flowers. The flower could have the poison on it. And then whoever, the bee could have went and stunned the person, poisoning them. Oh, it could be. Yeah, pollen. I almost said nectar. That's why I like hesitated to like say anything, because I really wanted to say nectar. I promise I'm not that dumb. Although that could be, it could be. Now that I think about it that way too, the bee could have had poison on them, was attracted to the guy's flower, went to the flower because they pick flowers and they're real flowers. So it went into the guy's flower, dropped the poison there, and then left. And then the guy could have grabbed the flower, got it all over his hands, and then ate the food. Or like licked his fingers or something, you know, the poison was like on the fingers. Poison from investigating the liquid found on the flower petals. So it's got to be the third one, because I don't think the bee stung. But if it is the bee sting one, then that's pretty much what happened. Oh, it's not. Okay, so then it has to be this one. Yeah. See, I was thinking it was the second one. So it was a bee. So the first thing I said, because when I saw that the bee sting thing, he was attracted to the flower. I wonder if maybe it was on the flower and the guy picked up the flower and it scared the bee or something, or he like grabbed it and when he grabbed it, he grabbed the bee and the bee stung. So he got poison from a bee sting that had, yeah, the bee had poison on it. Stunned the guy that had the purple flower. Because he probably grabbed the flower while the bee was on the flower. Why would the bees attack the victim? They were disgusted by the smell of vomit. They were agitated from being kept in the music box. They were stimulated by the scent of the liquid found on the flower. It could be the third one. Yes, it was the third one. Ha! See, now we're getting somewhere. On the night of the incident, the bees were attracted to the floral scent given off by the victim's petals, which caused them to attack. Am I correct, Lady Datura? Lady Datura nodded her head. Just as I was hoping to ask for the whereabouts of the bee, she quietly opened one of her hands, which had been balled up into a fist all this time. In her palm was a dead bee. Without a moment's hesitation, I took the bee from her hand and placed it in my pocket. Ooh, sorry, that's scary. I don't like, it looked like a wasp. I don't like wasps. Actually, I don't like anything flying near me. We discovered an unidentified purple substance on the surface of the death of Alcestis. I was trying to remember how you pronounced it. Painting in your home. Do you know what it could be? Excuse me. I don't think it was an accident. It's definitely got to be a murder. Because how does poison get on a bee? Because I think the poison was on the bee. Alcestis. That's what I said. That's what I said. But Datura would know it would drive bees crazy because she studies both flowers and entomology. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Datura would know, so she wouldn't risk something like that. So she definitely was framed. So somebody else on the island knows about her bees and those flowers. unless the guy that was there that ended up dying was trying to kill Lady Datura and was not expecting a bee to come to his flower, pick up the poison that was probably on the flower, if that is the case, and to sting him. And then he dies. Yeah, they intentionally chose. So there's that thought too. Maybe Lady Datura was supposed to be the victim. Maybe she was supposed to die. But the guy didn't know anything about bees. And so it backfired on this dude, because one of her bees went to the guy, got the poison off of the flower, and stung him. And if that's the case, the bee is the true hero, because it saved Lady Datura's life. Maybe he was like an assassin. Maybe someone hired him. On the surface of the death of Alcestis painting in your home, do you know what it could be? Datura shook her head. Did you happen to notice the footprints on your floor or anything peculiar about them? Datura shook her head. Were you friends with the victim? Datura nodded her head. On July 10th, we began asking the island's residents about the relationship between Lady Datura, the victim, and Rosemary. We still had many questions as to the victim's identity, his life on the island, and his appearance in Lady Datura's home. Which is a story of wife sacrificing herself for her husband, the king. So it's possible that the original target is Datura, but her companion ended up taking her place. And the man, who was considered a foreigner, would make an easy person to frame because nobody can vouch for his character on the island. True. Alrighty, Jaden, thanks for joining for that little bit. I appreciate it. Maybe it was the husband, if that was a husband. Maybe it was him, and he was trying to base it off of the story. But he ended up getting caught instead. And you don't like it? Like what? The story? Bye, see you. We still have many questions as the victim's identity, his life on the island, appearance, and Lady Datura's home. Okay. We'll start with identity. Did the victim come to the island as a visitor? Probably not. Oh, no. Okay, he did. Oh, that you keep dozing off? Yeah, I hate that too. Was the victim one of Rosemary's followers? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Was the victim secretly living in your home, Lady Datura? Ooh, interesting. Oh, so she was keeping him hidden. Ah, so maybe they did find out about him. And they were angry. Maybe it was Rosemary, because it's somebody that, if she was secretly keeping him in her home, he was not welcomed. Or he wouldn't have been welcomed. Maybe Rosemary was mad that somebody wasn't like one of her followers. Batter said he didn't recognize him, so I think he's considered a foreigner. Pop off with your secret, man. Right, right. Alright, Datura. Was the victim hoping to help you with something? Okay, so... so... the victim was hoping to help Datura. With regards to the succession of Bellowstone, was the victim aware of a conflict of interest between you and Oracle Rosemary? Yes. Yes. Do you still wish to be the successor of Bellowstone? Probably not. Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, okay. Okay. Method. Was the victim willing to use force to assist you? Probably. No, okay. Was the victim secretly gathering information on Rosemary? Probably, yeah. Did the victim manage to find conclusive evidence to assist you? Probably, and that's probably why he died. So they found out! They found out! Wait, I didn't even press, wait. Okay, that one is a yes. So he was secretly trying to get evidence to assist her. They probably found out. Rosemary then probably found out and planned this whole killing to frame Lady Datura. So she was framed because they didn't want... I don't know if it would be... Like, everybody loves the Oracle, Rosemary. So, I mean, she is kind of like the first suspect you would think of. But she's got a lot of followers, too. And it could be one of those where it's like, I'll do anything for Oracle. Even if it means killing somebody and framing them. Daturas have hallucinogenic properties. I don't think Rosemary is the mastermind. I don't think Rosemary is the mastermind either. But I feel like they might see her as a suspect just because of how loved she is, but it might have been one of the followers. The thing is like they're I feel like they're gonna make it seem like it was Two Bros just because of how like close he is with her and how he's like always there and stuff. So I feel like they're gonna try to make you think it was Two Bros, and I want to not think it's Two Bros unless it is that like simple. Datura symbolize witchcraft. See, I think Two Bros is suspicious too, but it's kind of like, it's a little too obvious. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they're trying to make it that easy, and it was Two Bros. If you want, like, if I were to make this, I would make Two Bros the one where people suspect him because of how close he is to Rosemary. But for the person that did it, I would have made it Dahlia. He would have been the one that I had chosen to plan this whole thing. Love and fidelity, purity and innocence. Yeah, I like, well, especially after he found out that like Two Bros got the rosemary petal or flower, because he was like, how did you get that and stuff like that. But see, he didn't know that until after the death already. That's the thing. He didn't know that Jack or Two Bros had became closer to Rosemary. So that's what you have to try to remember too. So I just feel like maybe Dahlia found out about Datura's secret man, and he was just upset about that. And he was like, no, they can't do this to Rosemary. I can't let them do that. And so he planned the death of the guy and then to have Datura framed for it. And then maybe he put the poison on the picture because he knows that story. And the way that they just kind of like flopped it. Because Dahlia didn't know about the whole position being placed, because he was just like, wait, I'm the one that takes care of Rosemary and blah, 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 blah. So how did you get that petal and blah, 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 blah. So that's my theory. You've collected all the information. We still haven't met a lot of the other characters. That is true too. There is still more to this story. There's more to the story and there's more characters to be seen. After complying Lady Detroit's responses, I felt as though I could formulate a working theory. What was the victim's true identity? Detroit's guard, a visitor who stayed behind, an islander. Yeah, we haven't... I know First Officer is working with Mr. Inference, though, so I don't think we're going to see him until later on. Visitor who stayed behind. Oh, yeah. What did the victim want to help Lady Detroit accomplish? Re-establishing ties with Rosemary, reclaim Bellowstane, escape from the island. Reclaim Bellowstane. How did the victim intend to help Detroit reclaim Bellowstane? By collecting incriminating evidence on Rosemary, by resorting to violence, by creating tension between Rosemary and Tuberose. I think it's the first one. Oh, it is the first one. The victim had arrived on the island some time ago as a visitor. Between his arrival and his death, the victim had been collecting incriminating evidence to be used against Rosemary. By doing so, the victim hoped to help you reclaim the island of Bellowstane as its rightful successor. Is that correct, Lady Detroit? Detroit nodded her head. Rosemary took control of the island using plants, and the victim was trying to contest her control by gathering incriminating evidence on her. Could there be any evidence related to her special plants? There has to be. Wait, that diary. Lady Detroit, are you aware that there was a diary sitting in your bookcase? Detroit nodded her head. Did the diary belong to the victim? She nodded her head. It is possible that the direction of our investigation was flawed from the beginning, as we placed far too much attention on the events leading up to the incident. More crucial to the case are the secrets involving Rosemary and Bellowstane's succession. Perhaps they are also to blame for the victim's untimely demise. I wonder if the victim is the one who sent the letter to Mr. Inference. It could be, but from the sounds, I mean, so if that was the case though, then he would have known that he was gonna die. And if that was the case, that's pretty sad. He wanted to help Lady Detroit as best as he could, even at the cost of his life. So I wonder if he knew that he was gonna die and that Lady Detroit was gonna be framed. Yeah, you pretty much just said what I said. Ah, Meebox, we got the same minds. Alright, we'll do the contents. Is the secret contained in the diary connected to Rosemary in some way? Same thoughts, right? She nodded her. So, the secret contained in the diary connected to Rosemary. Is the secret contained in the diary connected to Bellowstane? Yes. Was the victim's death connected to the contents of the diary? Probably. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Aside from you and the victim, is there another person who knows about the existence of this diary? Oh, there is. Is the secret kept in the diary known only to Rosemary and the victim? There's another person, though, that knows about the existence of this diary. Is it Sway? Is there anyone currently trying to obtain the victim's diary? Probably. Yes. Did the murderer kill the victim in order to obtain the diary? Obviously, the killers know about the diary, right? I think Sway may know. Yes. Before we could respond, we heard the sound of a lock turning from behind us. Mr. Tuberose, standing in the doorway, told us that visiting hours were now over. Who died and made you king? And here I was hoping that you would find more success than I have. Didn't we? At the very least, Lady Datura was a bit more responsive than her usual status quo self. I believe we are one step closer to the truth now. I just so happen to have a few questions for you as well, Mr. Tuberose. Miss Wei pulled Tuberose toward the exit as she spoke, but the door was still left wide open. I need to take this opportunity to keep asking Lady Datura about the diary. Does the third person who knows about the diary's existence also know the secret it holds? Shook her head. Did the Oracle kill the victim to protect her secret? In one swift movement, Mr. Tuberose stepped between Lady Datura and me, cutting our conversation short. Miss Wei was nowhere to be seen, and while Mr. Tuberose's manner of speech was no different than usual, his voice seemed slightly more shrill. Your curiosity is quite insatiable. Insatiable. Lady Truth, may I remind you that the focus of your investigation is the murder committed by Datura. Please refrain from wasting your valuable time on unnecessary questions. If you'd like, I can furnish you with some more appropriate questions. For instance, why do you refuse to admit that you are the murderer? Or perhaps, do you think your silence will save you from your punishment? If you cannot convince Datura to give up her farcical enmity towards Rosemary or persuade her to admit to her crimes, then I must ask that you leave now, Lady Truth. Statuesque. No, you're fine. You're not rude. I usually just try to say it, and if I can't, then I'm just like blah 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 and I move on. Because I probably won't ever see that word again. But it is nice to know, just in case I do end up running into that word and I somehow remember that, like, someone corrected me on that, you know? At his less than subtle suggestion, I had no choice but to take my leave. Okay, so we got a lot of information. Obtained a crucial piece of evidence, a dead bee, one that was kept inside of the music box from the crime scene. The flower petals on the ground belonged to the victim, and the honey-like fluid stuck to them is connected to the victim's death. The victim diary is also crucial to the case. Insatiable. That's a weird word. I've never seen that word before. The victim's diary is also crucial to the case as it contains a secret regarding to the island of Belostane, one that is known only to the victim and the Oracle. A third person is aware of the diary's existence but does not know the truth of the secret inside. Hey, Jai! I don't believe that Tuberose interrupted you simply to protect Rosemary. It's possible that the secrets behind this case will only make themselves known before the court. It means it is impossible to satisfy. Interesting. Oh! Chapter ended. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. The victim was willing to help Lady Datura. Friendship with the victim. No, I'm probably not gonna do matches. I have to get up early tomorrow for work. We got a lot. Me too. It makes me sad that a lot of people don't like the stories and that they just skip through it. Cause then I have like, at least I have Yumi Box. Cause like I have like nobody else to talk to, and it's so sad because it's like I get so excited for these kind of things and no one knows what's going on, and then so it just makes me sad because it's like people just skip it because they don't want to deal with it. I mean that's fine. They can do that. That's them. They don't want to do the story. But then it's also like, but then I don't have no one to talk to. I don't have anybody to like try to figure this out and like throw in ideas and stuff and thoughts. You haven't touched the story. I mean, that's fine. I only have Mevox to talk to when it comes to the story. And that's fine. At least I have one person. One is better than none. Because, like, that was the thing about... Oh my god. When I did the Crystal Palace, like, oh, it's just so amazing. But, like, nobody else did the story. And so they had no idea what was going on. Because they just guessed. And then people had to, like, ask for help for the code because they didn't pay attention to what the code could be. And they're not mind blown that the Amethyst Duchess is the sister of Lady Bella like 3 months after the fact. Dude, everybody was like so confused. They're like, wait, what? They're related? And it's like, well, yeah, if you actually paid attention to the story, it tells you that. Or the fact that, like, Jack could be the one that gave DM the belladonna flowers that killed Lady Bella. It makes sense, though. Unless it was somebody else that was on the island that gave it. I like to think that it was Jack, just because of his hair. He's got the DM hair, so... It's like, maybe it was him. I did the Crystal Palace story, but it wasn't my favorite. It was interesting, though. But I really like this one. This one's definitely interesting. You have a theory about this whole story? I love murder mystery. That's the thing. Like, I love it. I love it so much. Like, I love watching, like, the escape room stuff and just trying to think of, like, who could have done it. It all links back to DM. For real. I mean, he is evil, and apparently, Sear's character, before he had amnesia, he worked with DM, so he was, in a way, evil. And who knows, maybe he, like, is pretending he has amnesia. Watch Knives Out? I don't think so. Knives Out. I'd have to look that up. Bee sting. So the victim's cause of death was poisoning from bee stings. I bet you we could tell people this. Mevox, we could tell people this right here. The bee sting stuff. And they're not even gonna be, they're gonna be like, what? They died from a bee sting? Like, they're just, and it's like, yeah, duh. They're not gonna know. The victim was a visitor who remained on the island. The victim was helping Lady Datura, Datura reclaim the island of Bellastain. In order for Lady Datura to reclaim Bellastain, she needs to make use of the incriminating evidence regarding Rosemary that the victim uncovered. Well, it seems like Rosemary is using the flowers that she has to probably, like, take control of the islanders' minds to make them worship her. At least some of them, not all of them. The victim's death was connected to the contents of the diary. So yeah, whoever murdered found that out. Oh yeah, see, that's what we were thinking too. Jack is pretty suspicious, but I don't know. Like, I have my doubts that he is not the person that did it. But I don't know. Like, it's difficult. It's difficult because he is the most suspicious person, but Dahlia is too. But we do have characters we have not seen yet. Yeah, we gotta go back to the diary. They're not gonna believe us when we say the victim was Melly's secret man. Yeah. So now we gotta find the diary. Jack does have DM's hair color. So the music box with the beehive in it. I can't believe I forgot about that. So mad. This is why I hate waiting for chapters to come out, because then I end up forgetting. The signs of a struggle on the table surface. That was probably, the struggle was just probably just the guy choking on the poison, or, you know, the poison affecting him. So it wasn't like an actual struggle between two people, it was just him struggling with the poison. Flower petals. The substance, that's honey. Honey-like liquid can be found on some of them. The petals are not poisonous. The liquid gives off a distant botanical aroma, which aggravated the bees and caused them to attack the victim. Petals belong to the victim. Diary. Oh, shoot. Diary, which was started in July of last year, belonged to the victim. The secret contained within the diary led to the victim's demise. Lady Detroit claimed that she revealed the existence of the diary to a third person, and that its secrets, she revealed the existence of the diary. So she revealed the diary. So it has to be Sway. I feel like it's Sway. Maybe Sway was like a secret person as well that Lady Datura kept. Traces of purple substance with a distinct floral aroma can be found on parts of the painting's surface. Excuse me. 2 different sets of footprints were found. 10 inches in length with a unique outsole. Later did not notice any of these footprints. 9.5 inches in length. Lady True's investigation notes. Passion fruit specimen, which actually causes suffering. Mandrake. Anesthetic. Yeah, Sway might have the diary because she seems familiar with the island. It does say that they did say that Sway seemed to know the island, even though she claims to be a visitor. I don't want to believe Tuberose is the killer, but I do think he's linked to DM somehow. I think he's definitely linked to DM somehow, because he's got that hairstyle, and then of course like Seer's other Nor form is what they're calling it, because I think the skin's called Nor, has the DM hair as well, and he was working with DM. So I think Jack is working with DM somehow. So I mean that's why I kind of like think Jack could be somewhat responsible. Either that, or maybe he has like a different mission. He was trying to do a different mission and it kind of like went to hell when the guy died. Without grief. This flower is really like weird looking. It looks like a bag. The dug up stuff taken from a mound of soil found in Rosemary's backyard. It differs from the rest of the soil in the area and shows signs of being recently dug up. Littered with fragments of purple flowered petals, it has a distinct aroma. I think DM could be after Rosemary like he was after Lady Bella. Could be. But he was, from what I heard, he was in love with Lady Bella. So unless he's like in love with Rosemary as well. Either that, or maybe he just wants to use Rosemary for the flowers that she possesses and that she knows of, because they're drugs, you know. Imagine in her free time Sway just starts singing when marimba rhythm starts to play. Come dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore. Sway me now, sway me more. Mivox, where do you get these ideas? Because he's not native to the island, if I remember correctly. He got close to Rosemary. He came like a year ago, from what it sounds like. So I wonder if he came the same time as Melly's mystery man. Because from what Dahlia said, he was with Rosemary all this time, and Jack only came to her like a year or so ago. So he's only been with her for a year. Oh, interesting. Select the truth you wish to deduce. Oh! No, you can't do this to me! You can't make me pick one or the other! I can't do that. I cannot do that. How am I supposed to pick? Oh my god, I swear, if they make it so that we can't do the other side, I'm gonna flip out. You cannot have me pick one and then not be able to do the other. That's gonna kill me. That is going to kill me. Wow, oh. Okay, we're at chapter 3. No, that's messed up. They can't have me pick. You cannot have me pick. That is so messed up. I'm so upset. No, you can't. You can't make me pick. I think he wants 2 drogues for his scheme, probably. So why is Rosemary allowed to have a side piece but Datura isn't? I'll do one and you do the other if it doesn't let us. Okay, but still, you have to record it, Mivox. That's the thing. You have to record it. You have to record it so I can see. And then, of course, do it slow, or have your voice in the video and read it out loud for me. What's your secret, Shy? What's your secret? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I kind of want to pick Jax. But I don't know. I want to pick Datura as well. I don't know. You're going to have to give me some time. You have to, I'll let you know when we have to pick. I have been working for DM and 2 Bros this whole time and y'all didn't know. Jai! How could you? I'm Deaf Team Datura, right? Like, I kind of want to do Jack just to see. But I'm also like, oh, I love Datura. She's so cute. What kind of phone do you have, Mivox? I got hired, okay? Still, Jai, how could you? My guild is weird. iPhone 13? Oh, shoot. You'll probably have... I can probably look it up, but if you want to look it up too, you'll probably have to look it up. Because, like, with mine, I can show you. So, like, if I do this, and I pull that down... Oh, I was listening to music. My record button's right here, and it goes there, and then it'll bring this up. And then I can do no sound, media sounds, or media sounds and mic. And so all I have to do is just press that, and then press start recording, and it will pick up my voice. Media sounds is just the game volume, or game audio itself. Oh, hello, Fallen! Sorry, I didn't see you comment. I don't know if you're still here. I just did the story. We're just kind of just talking about the story right now, but I'm not gonna be on for much longer. I did the story already, and that's pretty much all I wanted to do, because I do have to get up early. But I stream on... Oh, excuse me. I stream on Sundays. So if you do ever want to join another stream of mine, I stream on Sundays, and I usually go for about 4 to 5 hours. Oh, hello, Cypher Bay. Yeah, I stream on Sundays around tarot time. I'll usually stream about 6 o'clock p.m. PST time. I don't like this angle. Oh, Jesus Lords. Ooh, look at that. Look at those angles I can get. Can you flex your skins? I guess, yeah, in a way. I'll have to play around with that. Let me know. Right now, I'm leaning towards Jack's story. So I might do Jack's story, and then you can do Datura's story if it doesn't let us do both. And I would record it just in case, you know, like have it all set up and ready. Have not been in a truth and inference event yet. I was gonna say Victor, but never mind. Victor was in the succubus one. See, I wanted to say some characters, but then I'm like, oh, but they probably had a B tier costume in that event. Because I was gonna say Andrew, but I think he is in one. I don't think Mind's Eye was in one. Was Prospector in one? Yeah, Prospector was in one. He was in the Lady Bella S tier costume for the next event. I kind of hope it's not Priestess. I want it to be somebody else. Has not gotten an S tier. Oopsies. Mr. Inference has not got an S tier costume, but Lady Truth has. Oh. Oh yeah, because the monstrous bird. Oh, that would be nice. I would love if Naive got one. I do not have all the deduction stars. I don't have Coordinator's one or Jack's one. Those are the only two I don't have for the deduction stars skins. I'm not very interested in getting them either. That's pretty much all my skins. In the orphanage photo, it's speculated that the friend group was Merc, Guard, Sculpt, Priest, and Priest. Thank you, thank you. Excuse me. I did get geishas. I got it with the discount. Where is she? There she is. Flash warning! She just doesn't want to speak. She doesn't want to speak to two bros. And she doesn't want to speak out loud because he eavesdrops. But Grace is a mute. Or Rosemary's a mute. Dude, he's so handsome. Take off your mask! Yeah, she doesn't want to speak. Look, like his abs are showing too. He looks so good. Oh my gosh. Tilt that hat. Yeah. Oh. He's so handsome. I think this skin's more handsome than his one skin. His one skin is very handsome though too. I feel like I have to move this chair to get better angles. Because I have to do it like that if I want it to be, like, completely straight. I guess I can just do that. There we go. I can't wait to start taking pictures of this man. He looks so good. That's all you do on the bear? That's lame. Can't wait for Hermit to come out. Me too. I can't wait to see what his ability is. I'm back. Mr. Churros told me he'll arrest me if I said that again. That way they're not giving the pretty boy skins to the same male hunters, Jack and Joseph, over and over again. LOL. True. But to be honest, they could be using Wu Chain more than they have. Jai, it sounds like you want to get arrested. Is that skin actually DM? Probably. Nah, I think he works for DM though. Anybody that works with DM, they get that black and white hairstyle. Oh, out of all maps, really. And then we're gonna turn off the AIs so that we can check out this boy. Super pretty. Don't tell me what to do, game. Interesting. Turn yourself, Jack. Turn. Thank you. I do like the orange, though. He looks really good. Look at him. No way, the skin's already in game? Yes, it just came out today. I'm testing him out. Look at that. Ooh, Survivor nearby. Where? Over here? There is. Okay. Don't miss. Huh. Dope. Let's take a look at you. Okay, doesn't have a... Interesting. Okay. We will leave you alone. Hey! Hi, Seer. Okay. Interesting. He looks really good. He looks so good. They did a really good job. I do really like this skin. He looks really good. The accessory though, I'm surprised Perfumer didn't get a B tier for the story. Because a fragrant islet covered in flowers sounds like her kind of place. They always do that. Every time, like, one of the characters would be perfect for, like, the story, they never use that character. Never. It's so frustrating. Where is this thing? There it is. Found it. Get in there. He just uses one hand. Hey, I want to see him. No, you disappear. Gosh darn it. There we go. Aha. Which way are we going? Oh, we're turning this way. Whee! Oh, hey, perfumer. Oh yeah, you can get terror shocked off of them, but they're kind of like the tram. If there's a survivor in the way, you get ran over. So you can get run over in these things. Wait, when did the seer go down? Oh, they're about to bleed out. Oh, I can't even. Hello, is this Miss Collin? Be right back. I think Two Roses is gonna come and arrest me now. Hello, Mr. Dragon Eye. Go, Jack, go. I have them turned off. You can turn off the AI. I had them turned off because I didn't want them to, like, end the match really quickly. I think Doctor's gonna die, though, because I wasn't paying attention. Bruh. Ah! How dare you be good! Oh! Oh, that's rude! You see this? That's so rude! How did I miss? Oh, she went back! She went back! What? She is duping me out. What the heck? Ah, she sucks. Oh. Yeah, that would have been cool if they did definitely added like some flowers. How rude. You go on the chair. You get on this chair. Stop wiggling. Okay. We're gonna have perfumer blast off. Nah, I'm kidding. We're just gonna exit. Like pretty little white flowers growing, I guess. But I guess I shouldn't expect much for an A tier. Oh, why is the woman on the chair? Because she was rude. I do like the orange though. Like, even though I wish it had like the little flowers growing, maybe they'll do like a little optimization, and they'll have like at least like the little flowers grow. But it is an A tier accessory. I could see it if it was like a S tier. Yeah, that was annoying of that. Stupid. Yeah, that's Jack. It looks really. I like the how it looks. I do wish that when he, or at least like if it's not flowers, at least like the stems, the stems or the roots, stems of the flowers. You know, like how in his you see like the little roots. What if like that was like there? You gotta do the tutorial missions. Yay, I'm glad DM freed you. He better have freed you. Kicked his butt. These ones, I did all of them already though. 2 minutes. What is this one? Ripper and Geisha from doing the tutorials. Ooh, you can do 2. I'm already down. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. Yes, lovely. Woohoo! Exit path. Got it. Yay. Heal, bro. I can't move my screen. I can't. What kind of a tutorial is this? Two for survivor tutorials and hunter tutorials? Oh, nice. I want the bunny. They need to make a merch of the little bunny. Yay, I did it, guys. Oh. Hi. I'm on my way. I should try to heal them. Wait. Oh, haha! I can heal you. I got you, Emma. Yay! We did it. You have a long car ride tomorrow? Oh, speaking of. Oh, jeez, there's so much. Owie. I don't think I'm gonna do the tutorial stuff. I really don't need to. 1 of 6. Probably just do it in the car tomorrow because I don't trust my internet reception completely. Fighting because Two Rose wants you recruit you and DM does not. How dare. I love DM. I was so sad I couldn't get his packet. I really wanted to, but I was having money issues during that time, so I wasn't able to just drop that money. I really wanted to though, so I'm really sad I wasn't able to get it. Look at him enjoying his food. Like healthcare and dental. I think I'll use my quiz character unlock card on sculptor, batter, or painter. Ooh. Yes, they do. Oopsies. Oh. Look at him. I can't wait to take pictures. I seriously cannot wait to take pictures. I'm definitely going to be doing that tomorrow while at work. Do you think there's something romantic going on with Two Bros and Rosemary? That's kind of hard to say. It kind of looks that way. And I mean, it could be a thing. But I feel like if Jack is working with DM and DM really wants to have Rosemary, like, in their squad, then I feel like he's just doing his job. So it's hard to... I can't see Jack liking Grace. But who knows? I don't know. I'm not really getting that vibe off of it. Next to furry. I sadly do not have furry, and I don't think any of my friends have furry. But sad to say, I do have to go. It is almost 1 o'clock, and I should have been off of the stream after the story, or pretty much after I showed off his accessory and stuff. I do have to wake up early, sadly. I am back at work now that I'm not sick no more. So I'd like to thank everybody that was here, that joined. Thank you for joining. I will see you hopefully on Sunday. That is my next stream. That is when I'll be streaming again. It's Sunday at 6 p.m. PST time in the US, if you're not in the US. Because I'm near California. That's what I'll say. I pretty much stream when Taro and 2VA are up for the last time for the night. So yeah. I'm NAEU, if that helps too. Thank you, yes, thank you. It was a very small stream, just doing the chapter. I'll probably be doing the chapter, finishing up the chapter, because I know there's supposed to be another one on either Saturday or Friday. So on Sunday I'll be doing the next chapter that comes out, which should be number 4. Because it said the 16th. That's Saturday. Oh, it's my friend's birthday. Oh snap, I gotta message her. Oh, I gotta do that later. Okay. But yes, I will be taking pictures. My pictures will be posted on my Instagram. Instagram's the same name as my YouTube, which is Enchantress Curse, because I know my Twitch is different. Alright, see you, Colin. One thing before you go. Good night. I gotta wake up in a few hours. I have to wake up in a few hours, too. If you wake up to see a letter beside your pillow, that's a recruit letter from DM. Got it, Jai. But what if a new chapter comes out before Sunday? Yeah, I'll probably still do it on Sunday, because it's supposed to come out on Saturday. But I'm gonna be finally getting into the last Danganronpa game with Cass. Because we're finally on V3, but we haven't had the time to, like, get together and just play that. So she said that she's up for it on Saturday, because she's going to change her stream times. So that's going to be really fun to do, is finally getting into V3. So if the new chapter does come out, it will have to wait until Sunday when I stream again. But yes, thank you guys again. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you in my next stream. Goodbye, my lovely crowned roses. Yes, I decided that my viewers are called the crowned roses, because I love crowns and I love roses. And y'all deserve it. Keep your head up high. Don't let your crown fall. Hehehe. But yes, bye-bye. Thank you guys again. Bye-bye. I will be uploading, because I know my YouTube stream, it likes to go to private, so I will be putting it as public as soon as I finish this up. We'll have to switch that first. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, now good night. Night night, everybody. See you guys later. See you Sunday. Bye.